Hello berries, welcome to episode 20 of the Unranked to Diamond series. It's been kind of weird that it's already been 20 days of daily uploads of this series. But here we are. Actually, no, I lie. There was one day that we didn't do an upload and that was with the tier list. So near daily. So today's game is going to be a Zyra game. I had to pick blind pick. So I had to take something that was relatively safe. I didn't know what my AD carry was going to lock in. It is a Sivir that we have to play with, which I'm not too enthusiastic about, but it will do. I'm up against an Ezreal and a Karma. The Karma's running Exhaust, and the Ezreal's running Cleanse. So it's like a very defensive bot lane, considering like the Karma in particular needs to kind of get ahead early, really. Mid lane is the Annie. Annie is quite strong right now. She did receive some hotfix nerfs, and that kill needs to try and get away somehow. Cool. We're trying to do a pull here for for Rammus, I mean. And yeah, I was looking at these two team compositions and how disjointed they are. So if you look at the top, the jungle and the mid laners, they're all like kind of hard engage, right? And then you look at the bot laners, and then they're kind of like more pokey kind of champions that don't really want a harder commit necessarily. The one thing I will say though is like there is some like minute extra engage with the bot lane combos of the speed up on Karma and Sivir's ulti, but it still kind of feels a little bit disjointed. Like it would have made more sense maybe if I knew that we were getting for a full hard engage composition to take like a harder engage support, and like probably the same with their bot lane as well actually. But we have to deal with what we got here. Okay. Yeah, it's not a huge amount we can do that. They didn't have to pull for Kha'Zix, so they get to shove in the lane first. Let's help the Sivir last hit under Tara here. We're already taking a little bit of poke, which kind of sucks, mainly because of the fact they didn't have the pull earlier. Okay, Mantra Q missed, which is kind of huge. We now need to kind of get in and be a little bit aggressive here. Karma will have shield to mitigate some damage though. She's already used it. She's going to look to Q the caster minions here. Yeah. It's really difficult for me to get in. I'm not really going to get gold stacks until I hit 3. Rammus is going to gank topside. Ugh. Cesra's doing a good job landing the occasional Q. Sivir just missed a cannon minion. Good first blood mid. Yeah, I'm not able to get any harassment here just yet. Alright, finally we got our W. Mantra missed again. Yeah, they're playing pretty far back, but their poke is just a bit better than ours. Sivir's also missing a little bit of CS. I mean, that lane's still pushing towards us, so I'm not overly concerned at A, and that ward still stayed, which is pretty huge for us. Just need to keep harassing as much as I can in order to get gold and mana for ban stacks. I'm not looking for a kill right now, not unless they do like a really stupid like hard engage. I think it might just be an E-max game because I'm not going to be landing my Qs this game. They can outrange it. Yeah, that was a bit of a stupid engage there from Karma, I feel. We definitely out-traded her in that. Forced the health potion. Such a busy world. We do have Rammus on this side of the map. Bit worried about Siv's HP right now. Yeah, I wasn't going to do Q max, but I ended up putting another point in Q, which I'm not too happy about actually. Siv's HP is going a little low. Kha'Zix is mid. Rammus is wanting to come down here. We need to get onto the Karma here really. Nice, got her. Okay, I got nothing else here. And we got a Kha'Zix. I have no mana at all. I've got no mana. Still have no mana. Oh, Rammus shouldn't be attacking that ward. Like, Kha'Zix is still going to be around. I've got mana for 1E. No, the Silver Boomerang Blade didn't quite connect, and neither did my E. We need to get the hell out of him. This wave is not pushed in properly either. On the whole, that wasn't great for us. If he managed to kill Ezreal, that would have been quite good. Karma's under a lot of trouble mid right now. We'll go tier 2 boots, control ward, and we'll start venturing a bit towards mid here. No, she's gonna die. That was very silly. She could have just stayed in XP range. She didn't actually have to greed there and do the Q. Damn, it's so fast if both their shields give movement speed. I mean, apart from Akali dying, it's been not too bad of a start. It's not been amazing, but it's been okay. Like, Karma will fall off as the game goes on. Me getting that kill helps me stay into mid-game relevance. I only need like 1 or 2 kills in order to be able to make sure I got enough money for key fundamental items later on. This is a good like wave freeze for us. So I'll put W in that brush just to make sure if anyone's going to walk in. There's 3 top right now, including Karma. So Ezreal, he's a little bit in trouble here. You can see my seeds here too, so... Come closer. He's on half HP now. I've got Ignite, he doesn't have Cleanse. This Ez has been starved a bit here. Sivir has 6, so we could in theory just run him down. Rammus is taking the dragon. Might as well just put control here just in case. Yeah, this Karma's roaming around quite a lot. The Ezreal that was ahead is now going to be slipping behind a little bit. It's given up a dragon as well.
The forest holds many surprises.
So ward in that rush. So Herald being pop bot. I don't have 6 just yet. I'm 1 minion away. Okay, cool. And that's the right answer. They get to use the Herald up top side, but this is a good punish for the fact that Karma's roaming. If I was Ezreal, I'd be a little bit upset because they weren't doing that badly at all down here. I feel like Karma may have reached a little bit here with the roaming. I'll help push in this wave and then a better recall. Karma flash. Okay, that's good. Yeah, she thought I'd like left the lane, I guess, after being on such low HP, but she ended up face checking me in the brush while trying to kite the Sivir. Ornn's tanking the turret there, so Kha'Zix went down. Yeah, okay. Top lane's in a bit of trouble right now. Good job, Akali. Really, really good job. I'm gonna try and get a deeper ward here. Because we know Kha'Zix is top side. Actually, what's going on now? See if I can just take some of these chickens. Oh, okay, never mind. Kha'Zix is back here. Oh, I managed to get it anyway.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Just ping bot side so they know that Kha'Zix is in this area. This is Ezreal's ward because it's not from the support item. You can check by the debuff. Kha'Zix is down here though, so we're just gonna have to play it safe. I'm gonna put ward in this brush just in case they use him to try and sneak through the lane. Karma doesn't have any control wards. Okay, we could just recall her. That would be even safer. If we're not even here to be ganked, then that works a bit better then, doesn't it? Kha'Zix is in the river. There's still 2 minutes to play it, so hopefully Camille can get a little bit of catch up here. Ugh, all on TP. She gets one solo plate. They're gonna get a plate down here. There could be Kha'Zix in that brush. Just need to play it safe. Kind of locks off any potential engage there. I did root the Ezreal too, so they're all kind of low. Nah.
Wait until my seeds take root.
And he was really low there, but Ornn's down here. And Camille's not able to. Ornn is able to be here before Camille is.
Turret plating will soon fall.
There's a dragon up in like 30 seconds.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, Ezreal's not even going to be part of this fight for a bit. He's just arcane shifted this way as well. So we might have a little player advantage here. Okay, maybe not. Don't have much else yet. I've got an ulti yet for 5 seconds. Huge. Really important kill that. She's gonna be able to get away. Oh, the Camille ulti. Nice. Not sure where Ezra is. Oh, there he is. got like no HP. Such a shame that Sivir didn't follow that up there. Oh well. Oh. Oh wow. That was pretty hot actually. The moves there from Akali were actually pretty dank. That was amazing actually. Well played to her. Right, now me and Sivir need to get into mid and try and start pushing that in. They don't have the best wave clear. They have like little bits here and there to like chip away at the wave, but they don't have like a proper good wave clear. Whereas we have Sivir and me. Oh. Yeah, I don't know about this. Okay. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, we can take Herald off of that too, but we can also take the turret. Oh, they got it? Ugh, just in case he was coming this way and he manages to get away. This is quite tricky for me to get onto, but she's got it anyway. Yeah, it's a shame we didn't actually get the mid turret then. We didn't know. I didn't know they were on Herald. I don't think I can come back down river though. I'm completely cut off now. I might be able to do something here though. I don't know about this. Alright, there's two of her wards cleared out at least anyway. Karma doesn't have that much vision left on the map then. It's like at least 3 up there. I might as well just go back and get my Leandries. They're spending a lot of time clearing out those wards. I don't think they should fight that though. That turret's gone. It's not the worst Herald in the world. I've seen much worse, but it's not the best. Especially when they had plenty of time still on that. Right now we've got Leandries. The random Q plants that are going to be landing are going to be doing a little bit more damage. Crap, that didn't reach. She's too fast. Might have to consider going Rallies. I can't even walk down the river here because I don't know what's there. I'm almost here. I don't have flash to help. Slow did catch onto the Karma though. Leandries. Okay, Leandries got a kill. Might be able to catch up to Zorn. What boots has he got? Okay. We aced them. I didn't have the biggest participation in that fight, but I definitely made the Kazakhs like change his thought process there. As soon as he saw me, he jumped away. Yeah, it's just a pretty tricky lane. Like, it's not... I mean, when you pick blind anyway, you're expected to not particularly be able to do amazingly well in lane. Not unless the enemy team randomly self-counter themselves. It's not the easiest lane to get constant harassment against. Like, Zyra's generally best against, like, shorter ranged opponents. Like Kaiser and stuff. Vayne. Okay, this Kha'Zix is... crazy. There's a dragon up in 8 seconds. I can put some stuff down. Then recall, I think. Just doing that for vision, just in case anyone's behind that wall. We got a lot of gold. Siv's got 3,000 gold. I don't think we can just rush straight to Baron here. That's not an option. I have no wards either to secure a vision around the Baron either, so that's just not going to happen. But if we keep this up, we should be okay to win the game. We're on 3 dragons right now, so next dragon will be Infernal Soul for us. Annie is bot. I don't know if this is just a little skirmish here, or if there's just going to be a big fight that's going to turn up here. That's going to get knocked up, but we don't have anyone here. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know if, like, how quickly the enemy team were going to reply to that. I was happy about the damage that we got down there, but I think Karma's just healed up with berries. I've got no ulti now for a little bit. Oh no. I mean, if that's a 1-for-1 trade, can we help here? Me just showing up there kind of scared them a little bit. I don't have any other way to engage in them. I don't have anything else. Oh. Can we? Yeah, I was hoping that the Sivir would just pop ulti. Like, he's already used his Arcane Shift. Oh. How did I not see her enter there? I had a ward in that brush. Unless she was just sat in that brush the entire time somehow. My first death. I mean, I'm not sure between Rise and Demonic. The lingering slow might be worth it, but with like the QW tap. That was a very sneaky Annie play. That's a TP from On. Shield. Huge. They need to kind of get out of this situation. I am here in a second. What? That hit? Level 11 now. I'm not in a happy position here. I'm in a really bad spot here. That didn't connect. We got it. Trying to follow up this Rammus. Ow. I can still. Oh, okay. Annie's right there. Annie, okay. I'm gonna have to just do max range stuff here. If Annie's got flash, I'm dead. Okay, they surrendered. Yeah, a bit of a tricky game. I wouldn't say it was like overly difficult. It was just kind of annoying, like the amount of like poke that they had in lane, and then the shields to kind of mitigate it, and then the amount of movement speed that they had as well. Made it very difficult to try and clip my abilities on. But as I said, like I was blind picked there. On the Rammus. I was blind picked there, so I kind of had to just take something generically safe that I felt like I could play on and do well blind. Plus 29 LP for that one. Not that much actually, really, considering most people in this game are like Diamond 4-ish. Yeah, that was kind of a slow game. I think for solo queue, that's a 24-minute game. When it's like 2 minutes, 2 deaths a minute, that's when it kind of ends us into like classic solo queue. This game was a little bit slower than that. It's like definitely a slower paced game, like not as many deaths. Yeah, just a very kind of like slowish paced game. There was a couple of like mechanical flares, definitely from like the Akali against the Ornn, and she definitely had a couple of good moments. I think her first death where she kind of greeted when she was already low HP, and against AoE champions that can hit her through the shroud or whatever. Like I thought it was really greedy. She could have just stayed behind the turret for XP. She didn't have to go like super greedy there and die. That was a bit unnecessary. My only death was the Annie one. I don't know if I missed it on the minimap or if she was just hiding in that brush the entire time, but wasn't quite expecting her to be there. But considering that was my only death the entire game, I'm pretty happy with that. In terms of skill shot landing, yeah, it was just a difficult matchup. Like Ezreal max Q range is further than mine. Karma is roughly the same distance as me. Her mantra Q is further than my Q. Her basic Qs are roughly the same range. But then you got to also deal with the movement speed. But like, you know, she ended up going 0-5 anyway that game. Their bot lane actually didn't get a single kill that game at all. I'm pretty sure that 5k damage from Ezreal, like most of that was shot onto me with mystic shots in Q and lane and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of just a. I don't know how to describe this game. It was just a little bit frustrating, but a little bit peculiar as well. Like it didn't feel like necessarily a standard solo queue game. It was kind of. We were winning. We had control of the game. We were winning in small amounts gradually. It wasn't like it was a stomp. It was just suddenly like we just got like piece by piece by piece by piece by piece, and the enemy team never really. Apart from maybe like at the start where the Karma started roaming, I think she over roamed though. I think that was one of the main mistakes. That Ezra was doing well, and then Karma started. She went mid, which was fine, because there was we overspent time trying to kill the Ezreal bot lane, and then top lane. I think that was a bit too much because this Ezreal wasn't even behind. I think the Ezreal could have done stuff this game. I think abandoning the Ezreal like that was kind of a little bit iffy, if I'm honest. I don't know, because you're trying to gank, because like you're playing with a Karma roaming for an Ornn. It's like I can understand helping the Annie to help her snowball, but Ornn doesn't need snowballing. Just go back to the bot lane, in my opinion. So I don't know, it's kind of weird game, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And it is Valentine's Day today, so I hope you have a good Valentine's Day. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for another video, and hopefully it's not as weird. All the best. Take care. Bye.